All right, so I'm actually waiting on Casey to get home. He found more golf clubs, so he had to bring his trailer to get them, along with our Airstream Silver Bullet, because the Volkswagen Touareg that we usually use is in the shop, so he couldn't pull the trailer with any other vehicle that we own besides the Airstream. I'm curious to see how many golf clubs are going to be on the trailer. The guy he's buying them from, I think he paid $500. The guy thinks there's like 5,000 clubs. Not quite sure, but you guys are gonna see along with me, and he should be here pretty shortly. As you could tell, Casey was having a hard time getting through the gate. It was a tight turn to come through here and back up to in front of our outbuilding, so instead he pulled on the side of the house. How much did you get this for?
This was $500, and there's over 70 golf bags and estimated around 5,000 clubs. So.
Ooh, and it's nice they gave you these bins.
Yep.
Those are good for holding them.
So it's a combination of some non-brand stuff and then name brand stuff. So the biggest challenge is going to be separating them. For example, there's a lot of Adams hybrid clubs, which resell good, but then there's also stuff like that, which is just non-name brand that we'll have to figure out. But all in all, a lot of Ping, a lot of Adams, a lot of Cobra, a lot of Callaway, and so yeah, tailor-made. So now we can get to sorting this with what we have over here. A lot of the bags are in pretty rough shape, some are in good shape, but you can tell these have been sitting outside for quite some time at some point in their lives. So these are, there was just a bunch of loose single clubs in the garage, so we just started grabbing them by the handful and throwing them in here.
Whoa! So these were a lot of the clubs that ended up being in that $500 buyout. Just a lot of like off-brand, generic clubs, ones that we will probably try to unload at our garage sale. Maybe sell them for a couple dollars a piece. Hopefully somebody can come and maybe get a starter set, put some together. Somebody who's not really big into the name brands and just wants a generic set, maybe some college students or something like that. But yeah, these were kind of the average clubs that we were getting in that $500 buyout. Let us know, what do you think about that $500? Do you think that would have been something you would have paid for, or would you have passed on? Even most of the bags are not in very good shape. I was so excited because this was an Arizona State bag, which that's where I went to college, but it ended up not being in very good shape. Very sun faded. You could tell somebody kept these out in the sun, which is pretty normal out here in Arizona because it does get so hot. But yeah, here's a really good example of just some of the off brands that we were finding in that $500 buyout.